Howdy folks, Crazy Cajun here, and it's Saturday morning, and what better way to start your Saturday morning than a nice morning, short little walk in the nice cool air on a sunny Saturday morning. And we'll be cooking up breakfast soon too. Come along, let's take a stroll. It's beautiful out here. Look at the trees. You can hear the birds singing. And I got an app somebody recently introduced me to. Hold your phone out, press that microphone, and it will identify the birds in your area as they sing. Neato app. So if you like birds, there's a little tip for you. Let's take our stroll. Oh, this stroll is so wonderful. It's a little on the brisk side, but it's still wonderful. Come on in. Let's just keep strolling just a little bit more. I want to show you this little plant, how beautiful. Used another app. It was dying. I don't have a green thumb, and it told me give it an aspirin, boost its immunity. What? I did it, and now look how pretty. So now we can come into this beautiful little area that I have. I'll share a little bit my secret garden. Welcome to my secret garden. It's still progress, but I just love it. It's so peaceful. And I think our stroll is now complete. So we're gonna move on inside and make that Saturday morning breakfast, y'all, because it's Saturday, y'all. Okay, now that we've moved inside, because I got my handy dandy apron on, trying to keep my cute little clothes nice and clean, because you know I'm a messy cook. This morning, we're going to do a little variety. We're going to do some fried bacon. We're going to do some eggs. Some like them scrambled, some like them fried. And we're going to do a little hot cereal. And I just recently discovered this. It's called hot 5-grain hot cereal. So it's a mix of different grains. And we're going to just put this together, and we're going to do it what I'm calling more on the healthy side. Because that first time I made it, folks, I had so much goodness that it was not on the healthy side. But I toned it down. Hey, shout out to Miss Teresa. I told you I would do you a shout out on my next video. I just met this fun-loving person, and we kicked it off. We were out of class together these last 2 days, and we just meshed. You know, we meshed like peanut butter and jelly. It's always good to meet This is the pot. I'm using about this size. You can use any size. And I just put like 1 inch of water. And we're going to start out like that. Once that gets heated to almost a bubble, when you start seeing those little bubbles and it's almost a ball, then we'll start incorporating our hot cereal. I'll gradually add some half and half. And then when we put it together, the healthier version, we're going to add some fresh fruit and some pure raw honey. So keep watching. Okay, now that the water's boiling, let's get our hot cereal in the pot, get it cooking up. Now, y'all, there is a thing called measurements, and me and measurements aren't friends, because I kind of like to do my own thing. So I can't help you on a measurement, but other than judge it, and if it just seems like it's getting too thick, just kind of add a little more liquid. Like in this case, I'm going to put all this. You see it looks a little thick? See, it's too thick. Not enough liquid to cover it. So here's where I'm going to add some half and half on top of that water. And I'm going to let it come back. I'm going to reduce my heat to like a low. I'm going to stir it often. Look, that's the consistency you want. See, it's not too liquefied, but enough to keep it, you know, floating. And we'll just let that cook for about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. We'll see what it comes out like. All right, let's see what we got. We've been checking on it. All right, now this is where you want it. You still got a little liquid reserved in it, but I say this is where you want it because we're going to add some more half and half to our bowl. Now that this has been cooking about 5 minutes, it's good. I like it thick. You might not like it thick. I'm just going to set it aside on the back. And while it's set on the side and the back, it's going to finish cooking just a little more. just from that heat that's already concentrated in the pot. And then when we serve it up, we're gonna add that half and half. But now let's move on to our bacon. We got this good old skillet, this cast iron skillet. We're gonna get that heating up a little bit. I like to cook my bacon in halves. I always cut them in half because I don't like my bacon to curl up a bunch. So we'll start getting our halves in here. And I turn my bacon often. Right now I'm heating the pot on an 8. I'll probably turn it down to a 6. And we'll do like such. And what I also like to do, it's just me, on one side of my bacon, I like to add a little paprika. Because I like my bacon with flavor. It's either, not to say bacon's not flavored by itself, but I like a little extra flavor. You can do black pepper, you can do paprika. I'll mix it up some. And I'll add just a tad bit of olive oil. Help that bacon fat to really get cooking. And so we'll see how this bacon comes out. Hopefully it's nice and crispy. And this is all we're doing. We're just going to constantly flip because we see it getting crispy. And that's just a personal preference. This is how I like to cook my bacon. But look, and that way I'm just constantly cooking it pretty even on both sides and keeping it from curling up. Before this bacon gets all too crispy and burnt, we're going to go ahead and take it out. Oh my gosh, look at that. If you can only smell this goodness. Ooh, I'm curling it up. And that's how you make Crazy Cajun bacon. All right, moving on to the eggs portion of our video. I've already scooped some butter, some real butter, put in the pan, got the fire, or the heat rather, on a medium. My daughter just wants one scrambled egg. So we'll start out scrambling an egg. And I just like to put it in here, in the bowl, get it scrambled out. Good, 2 eggs scrambled, much better than 1, but that's all she wants.
No, one's better.
Oh, you heard the peanut gallery in the background, right? Anyway, I'm giving her what she wants. And then we'll do a over medium egg. Let's get this.
Scramble.
Let's get this butter spread out. And we'll pour that in like such. Set it aside. We're going to add a little slap your mama. Not a lot. There's nothing coming out. Little here. There we go. Slap your mama. We're going to get that scrambled up as it's starting to cook. Not fully cooked, but partly cooked. We'll add us a little cheese because she likes her scrambled egg and cheese. So when it's starting to cook a little bit on the side, that's when I usually just kind of break it up like that and flip it. I guess I could have added the cheese a little sooner, but that's okay. I haven't forgot about it totally. Let's get this cheese added. And let that melt a little bit, and then we'll get that mixed in. All right, take the scrambled out. Now let's add some more butter. We want a generous amount of butter because we want our egg to be able to flow throughout the pan just so it don't break our egg. As soon as that gets melted up, we'll get this egg in the pan. Got our butter in the pan where we want it. Let's see if I can get this egg in here without getting any shells and without breaking it. Oh, nice. All right, set that aside. Let me put just a little bit of my little slap your mama, not a lot, just a little. Whoa, it'll blend. It's fine, it'll blend. How about I add a little black pepper to the other side and balance that out? Oh yeah, look at that. Now that looks much better. Better with butter, better with bacon, better with egg. Yeah, it still flows. All right, so what we're doing here, see how our egg's able to move in the pan? That's what you want. You don't want it to stick. We're going to kind of wait and watch for this clear to start turning white. And at that point, we'll get it flipped so we can heat the other side pretty quick. and then it should be done. So, as you can see, it's not as clear. So for me, for my egg, the way I like it, it's good to go ahead and flip. Let's attempt this, peeps. Or folks, whatever you want to say. Oh, look at that. Now that flipped nice. And we're going to let that cook just briefly. And then we'll see if we can flip it back. And then it'll be good for our plate and ready to enjoy. And you know, I noticed I used the word y'all a lot lately this morning. And y'all is a good Southern word. So, Crazy Cajun is from the deep South. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, look at that. That looks like a pretty dang perfect egg, peeps. And look, we're just gonna go ahead and when your egg can just slide out like that, you know it was cooked good. Okay, now that our hot cereal is ready to eat, let's get this built up. Remember, we cooked it in a little half and half, but we wanted to make it a little extra yummy. So we'll kind of put us some half and half in here. And we're going to do a little fresh fruit. I guess I need to cut those strawberries up. That won't exactly work, will it? Ah. Let's do that. And we'll get this one cut up. And we'll have another little bit in there. All right, and my hands are clean. You know, I'm always putting my hands in food. We'll get us some blackberries. I guess that looks good. Yeah. Now, what we're gonna do is add us a little fresh raw honey. Uh-oh, dang, got it. And, oh my gosh, our natural sweetener. Now, doesn't that look so decadent? But it really is on the healthy side, because raw honey is good for you, fresh fruit is, grains are. I mean, and half, you can't go wrong with that. Well, who wants to waste this excess honey? So good. So, let's bring this over here. And we're gonna get that. Isn't that a nice plate? Y'all, isn't that a nice plate? Now, I'm gonna get my daughter to taste this for us. Her plate, she likes the scrambled eggs. Mine, I like it over medium. So, we'll get my daughter in here and see what she thinks.
Hello, folks. All right, we're doing this taste testing. This the oat cereal, oh my word. Y'all, it's so good. And the first time she made it, we had like all kinds of sugar in it, cream. I wouldn't say it was healthy, but it was delicious. Now this is more on the healthier side, and honestly, you could probably just eat this by itself, just for breakfast, but I like a little sweet and salty, you know? Salt's always good. All right, here we go. Oh my word. It's so good. You've got the honey, and then you've got the tartness of the fruits with the sweetness of the oats, because believe it or not, they do have a little bit of a sweet taste to it. It's so good, y'all. This is a simple, easy, healthy meal. The butter with the egg, not necessarily healthy, but that's how I like it. It's really good. Scrambled eggs, y'all know what scrambled eggs taste like. The big picture is this oat cereal right here. It is delicious.
All right, and that's Saturday, y'all. I hope you enjoy your weekend, because I know I sure will. And as always, more to come. See you soon.